What's going on, guys? Beautiful Tuesday here in the beautiful resort town of Omaha, Nebraska, and it is push day. Last week I had push on Monday, but I was training with Nick Langer that day. But this week, I'm actually going to be solo for all of my workouts. This is the last week of Colossus. If you haven't picked it up by John Meadows, please do so. There will be a link in the video description for you to be able to pick it up. Money well spent. But anyway, on the menu today, slight incline dumbbell presses, dips, flat barbell press, which I am just not a big fucking fan of. But overall, I have to say that my upper body mass has increased marginally due to the duration of the program. It's just 6 weeks, but I have seen some improvement, especially from the back. I went back to training my back twice a week, and it made some transformations within a month. Chest and shoulders are always going to be something that is not that great. But what I want you guys to look at today is that I'm going to go a little bit into, I've talked a little bit about back activations a lot, but today I'm going to talk a little bit about chest activations, things that you can do where if you don't feel your chest or you have a tendency to have your shoulders take over the movement, I'm going to go through a couple things that may help you feel your chest a little bit better, especially for guys that are very shoulder dominant. This is something that you will want to pick up on. A lot of this stuff I learned from watching Coach Eugene Teo discussing things with a couple of training partners over the years and people online, most notably Chris Edmonds. So Chris, if you're watching, shout out to you. But the main thing is that for activations to work, you have to have muscle. And how do you put on muscle? Well, heavy training, periodized training, things of that nature. So get smart with your training first, and then if you want to revisit activations, then that's great. But if you have a hard time feeling your chest and you have some chest development, then let's get into activations now, and let's get it big for the winter time. All right, it's barrel chest season, so let's get it. Okay, we are kicking things off with slight incline dumbbell presses. I'm at the Iron Heaven 2 location over on Chandler Road, and the reason I'm kicking off with so many high reps on the incline dumbbell, I'm taking a page out of Matt Winning's book, and I'm just really trying to get my warm-up volume pretty high to where once I hit my work sets, I just go straight to my work sets. He goes into it a little bit more on his website, Facebook, and Instagram. Okay, up next, I was speaking about chest activations, and all I'm doing right here to activate my chest is I'm just pushing my hands out, turning my knuckles towards each other like I'm doing some type of converging press, and then raising my arms up even more. Okay? Now, if you take a look, what I'm doing here is that I'm just doing a cross-body fly from the bottom, and I'm just really bringing that handle almost in front of my face, and I'm really just contracting the chest as much as I can. This will absolutely help you if you have issues feeling out your chest during a movement. And then as I follow that up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing that I just literally did on the bench that you just saw. I'm going to push, raise, turn. Notice how my knuckles are facing each other, okay? I know the camera kind of cuts it off, but that is key in getting a good strong contraction on your pecs before your main work, and that will wake up your chest muscles to get some good work going. All right, first work set here, a slight incline dumbbell press. We are handling the 140s, or the 140s is handling us, 1 of the 2. Target reps today were about 8 reps, but failed around 6. I don't really think it matters as long as I hit failure, but I'm trying not to go below 6 reps. Gentlemen, I need you to understand that when you go below 6 reps, you are really towing the bar for injury depending on the body part or the exercise that you're working. So here I started off with 140s, did a drop set, 140s down to 110s, and then down to 75s, 80s, something like that. So again, back to injury and being an older trainer. There's nothing wrong with training for strength. I'm not trying to say that. There's nothing wrong with training for strength. But also at the same time, you need to understand that a logbook or heavy load is just one way to stress the muscle. It's a crop of bodybuilders that don't believe in drop sets, believe it or not. I am not one of those bodybuilders. So please use those type of tools like drop sets, slow negatives. Even if it doesn't have heavy loading, use it, because you could use it for some type of muscular damage. So don't just be nailed down to one type of training modality. Load is great, but muscle stress is even better, which is what we want at the end of the day as a bodybuilder. Okay, speaking of muscle stress and bodybuilding, this is the soup du jour for some of you guys. This is obviously a bench press. I did enough of these in my very brief competitive powerlifting career to get my fill of them. So this is my first work set, 275, and after a drop set, my pecs are trashed. Didn't go heavier than this, and still missed my target reps on this one and the back down. Now on the back down, I went down to 225 and still only got about 6 reps. Like I said, I'll do it. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of it, but you know, whatever. I should see if I can still hit 3 plates for reps. I'll probably only get 2, but at this time and juncture in my lifting career, I could give 2 absolute fucks how much I bench, to be honest with you. I just want a barrel chest. Anyway, had to cut an exercise out. No dips this week. So went ahead and did 2 sets of chest supported flies. Or not chest supported flies, just regular flies, I'm sorry. So why do you want to train the muscle in the stretch position? You can get a lot of good growth from doing that. Dorian Yates routinely handled dumbbell flies in the 100-pound, 100-plus pound range. Arnold did the same thing. Danny Padilla, all those guys had massive chests, and they handled heavy weight in the stretch position. So don't be afraid to load up flies, but also at the same time, make sure you're doing it safely. Make sure you're keeping a slight bend in your elbows and all the pressure on your chest, because what's going to end up happening is that once that pressure comes off your chest, it goes to your front delt, and then that's not going to be good. So even better if you want to do this on a machine with a 1-second contraction at the top of the movement, that would be fabulous. Excuse me, sorry, been a long day. Up next, had to do just one delt movement, and I chose for the converging Cybex press. It's an okay movement, not the best, not the worst, somewhere in the middle of the road. But let's talk machine presses real fast. Basically, do these for reps, okay? This was one work set, and all it was a big-ass drop set. So 8 reps, drop the weight, 6 to 8, drop the weight again, another 6 to 8. So if you got to do one movement for delts, either pick a lateral or pick a press. So there you go. All right, well, I don't really have much else. Again, my videos are short, nice and short. So I try to give you the most value in a limited amount of time. Maybe one day when I get a more famous sir like Mark Bell or John Meadows, I will do more long form videos, and probably when I get a videographer, if that'll ever happen. So, but for right now, thank you guys for watching so very much. I really appreciate it. I don't get a lot of views on a lot of my videos, so for you to take 5-10 minutes or even 1 minute out of your day to see what I'm talking about means the world to me. So please like, comment, subscribe, definitely leave a comment if there's anything that you'd like to see in the future. All right, thanks a lot guys, God bless, and I love you very much.